Welcome back to TacosandGeeks.com reviews. Justin here, and today we are back with more video game reviews, and we're going to be reviewing the video game Anno Mutationem. As always, I give you a brief synopsis, but this game is available for your Nintendo Switch, PS4, PS5, PC, and this was recorded in all gameplay footage on my Nintendo Switch Lite. Now, as always, I give you a brief synopsis, so here we go. Welcome to the Neo-covered 2D meets 3D cyberpunk world of Anno Mutationem. In this action-adventure game with RPG elements, you become Anne, a highly skilled combat-trained lone wolf on a personal mission in a giant metropolis, full of sinister mega-corporations, mysterious fringe groups, and creatures more bizarre than words can express. And just to talk a little bit about the story, very vague. This is a really good family game, and I'm not talking about like, oh my god, this whole family can pick it up. Just the way the characters are and the relationship dynamic between Anne and her family, with her sister, her father, her brother, who's actually out there looking for a cure for Anne's illness, and in turn, Anne is looking and searching for her brother. Won't go too deep into it. There's more twists and turns when it comes to the politics of the world, missions that she has to do, a mystery that she has to uncover. It's a very fun ride. Highly recommend the story. Now, in terms of gameplay, this you can consider this kind of a hack and slash action RPG type of game, but don't think for 1 second that you are just going to be picking up enemies one by one and just pressing one button and enemies go down. No, there is some real strategic elements when it comes to the gameplay here. You are going to have to block. You are going to have to throw secondary weapons or use secondary weapons as well. There are enemies in here that certain weapons do more damage than the others will. Anne has to level up her strength by using chips. There are a lot of upgrade features in here. So this game, I was actually really surprised how detailed it actually is. And I was just really blown away about how smooth the gameplay is. Absolutely had no frame rate issues on my Nintendo Switch Lite. It plays very, very well. And like I said, this is something that you are going to have to think about how you approach the enemy, especially during boss battles. Bosses are hard. Some of them are hard, but as you I died this particular fight right here. I died so many times, but as you level up, as you start to get better weapons, it gets a little bit easier. But you have to know which weapons work with which. You have to know when to block, when to parry, when to use a special attack. There are so much detail when it comes to this for a side-scrolling action game, which I was pleasantly surprised. And not to mention when we get to the graphics, how gorgeous and how fluent the battle system is. There's a lot of things that this game has going for it. Not to mention, it kind of has an open world feel to the game as well. As you explore different parts of the city, you can go into stores, you can talk to pedestrians, you can take on side missions that will help you get more items, more different outfits, more cosmetics. It is very detailed, and I was actually surprised just by don't let the pixel graphics fool you. But as I was saying, as you progress through the game, you get these materials, you get chips that you can use, recycles that you can sell. There are things in here that you can do to really help make your life a little bit easier as you're playing Anne on this adventure. There's weapons here, as you can see here with her main weapon. You use equipment modules that you can use to upgrade it by using the module sockets that you get using various chips that you collect from enemies, bosses, or buy from stores. These modules will help you improve her attacks. It will improve her critical. It will improve the damage of it. It works very, very well. But the key is to know which sockets, which chips will go great with your weapons. On the RPG element side, we have skill trees, which will help and have duration of her shields. You have combos, and that's very, very, very important to get those combos in there. And of course, you can check your combat logs, your tutorial videos, which I thought worked very well to help you practice your skills and your battle systems and everything else like that. You can take a look at the huge world map, ongoing missions, side missions. It's a very, very detailed, heavy combat system here. And I'm going to talk now about the gorgeous, gorgeous graphics here. This is I and quote me on this. This is absolutely gorgeous. Just beautiful. Just very, 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 very stunning game. Just look at how this looks in a 2D, 2.5D, 3D aesthetics. This captures a cyberpunk world beautifully. I mean, just looking at the vibrant colors, just look at the cinematography. And like I always say, it's kind of weird talking cinematography for a game, but just some of the shots, some of the details. This world is completely alive. And I was shocked that there's some actual open world elements. When I purchased this game, I thought it was just going to be a hack and slash, level to level, but no, there is so much to explore, secrets to find, side missions to do, just talking. I find myself sometimes just randomly talking to NPCs just to get a backstory on them. There is just so much to do here, which I was actually shocked for the price that it's for. That this indie game wasn't at least a little bit higher on the price. But this is a absolute steal. It is a gorgeous game. But we're gonna talk a little bit about the sound.
So don't lose it. Promise?
As long as it doesn't get in the way, I'm gonna shower.
You can take it in with you. It's waterproof.
Oh no, you're staying outside.
Sound, voice acting is really well done, and the musical score is also a highlight here, really capturing that cyberpunk feel, that cyberpunk aesthetic, that sci-fi feel that I love so much. I mean, the music does such a great job of setting that tone. Voice acting's not that bad either. I really did enjoy that a voice actress, especially the one who plays in, who has such a strong, powerful performance, especially during dramatic moments when it comes to her brother. But final grade, I'm giving Anno Mutationem a minus. This is a fantastic game. This is a must get. I know this game is almost about to be a year old. If you haven't played it, try out the demo, at least if you're on a Switch or PS4 or PC or PS5. Check this game out. This is a gorgeous, beautiful game. A love letter to Cyberpunk. Great story, great gameplay, brilliant voice acting, great design. This is a must get. Like, I don't know how this was not really considered for like a game of the year, but this of last year. This is an amazing game. You have to check this out. Beautifully done. And one more thing, like I was saying about the cinematography, look at this shot right here. Just amazing. This is Justin from tacosandgeeks.com. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube, and visit the Tacos and Geeks. Later days.